2. The video opens in near silence, broken only by the slow echo of footsteps and the distant hum of flickering lights. As the narrator asks a chilling question meant to grip the viewer immediately. What if you checked into a hotel where no one ever truly checks out? The camera drifts through a long, empty corridor, doors lining both sides like silent witnesses, shed. Introducing a haunted hotel, standing on the edge of a forgotten city. A place locals avoid but travelers still enter because the rooms are cheap and the night promises rest. The introduction reveals that this hotel was once a symbol of luxury. Built decades ago on land already burdened with a violent past, yet from the very beginning something felt wrong. As if the building itself was uneasy with its existence. Guests reported hearing whispers through the walls, elevators stopping on floors that did not exist, and mirrors reflecting movements that didn't belong to the person standing before them. But management dismissed every complaint as stress, imagination, or fatigue. As time passed, the incidents became darker, with unexplained deaths, sudden suicides, and guests vanishing without a trace, slowly transforming the hotel's reputation from glamorous to cursed. The story then dives deeper into the hotel's history, revealing that the original owner mysteriously disappeared just days before the grand opening, leaving behind locked offices and unfinished records. And soon after, a series of fires broke out on different floors with no clear cause. Yet each time the hotel reopened, as if something refused to let it close forever. The main body of the story shifts to first-hand accounts that make the horror feel real and personal. Beginning with a night guard who claims he regularly saw guests walking down hallways that led nowhere, their reflections fading before reaching the end. And a cleaner who refused to work after sunset because certain rooms felt warm even in winter, as if someone invisible was breathing inside them. Former guests describe waking up at exactly the same time every night to the sound of knocking, only to find no one outside their door, while others recall receiving phone calls from the front desk late at night despite no staff being present, with a voice on the other end softly repeating their room number. The narrative then focuses on the hotel's most infamous room. A single room known among staff but never spoken about openly, where guests experience the same terrifying vision of a woman standing silently near the bed, her face hidden in shadow, whispering their name as if she had known them for years. Those who stayed in that room either fled the hotel in terror, refused to speak about what they saw, or in the worst cases, were never seen again, leading management to officially close the room under the excuse of maintenance. Even though lights are still seen turning on inside it late at night, says, the tension rises. The story recounts a final overnight investigation by a small group determined to document the paranormal activity, entering the hotel with cameras and audio equipment, only to have devices malfunction, batteries drain instantly, and voices captured whispering warnings to leave before it was too late. During the investigation, one member of the group disappeared briefly after stepping into a hallway that seemed to stretch endlessly, later returning pale and shaken, claiming he was trapped in a loop where the same door repeated over and over while something followed him just out of sight. As fear reaches its peak, the narrator suggests that the hotel is not haunted by a single ghost, but as a living entity that remembers everyone who enters, feeds on fear, and reshapes itself to trap those who stay too long. The video begins to slow as it approaches its end, reminding viewers that despite all the stories, the hotel still stands today, still accepts guests, and still hides its secrets behind closed doors and polite smiles at the front desk. 2. The final moments fade into darkness as the narrator delivers one last unsettling warning, telling the audience that if they ever check into a hotel and the staff already knows their name without asking, they should leave immediately, because some places are not meant for rest, only for those who are ready to be remembered forever.